Hey, this could quite possibly be the laziest unboxing video in history. I'm I'm wearing pajamas, and the shorts are, like pajama shorts tend to be. They kind of bunch up, and I realized they're almost indecent. So yeah, I'm under the blankets wearing my pajamas, doing an unboxing. So I got my Fab Fit Fun box a couple days ago. I'd been busy doing stuff and hadn't gotten it open, so I thought, why not do an unboxing? I like to usually cut the tape before I unbox so that you don't have to watch me struggle with the tape because, let's face it, unless something bad happens and then it's funny to watch, not to the person it's happening to, it's pretty boring to just watch me cut tape. Luckily, though, this one didn't look like the tape was much of an issue, so I don't think it's going to be hard to cut open. This is the summer box from Fab Fit Fun. If you're not familiar with them, they do let you do some customization of your box ahead of time. They give you a couple days window of when you can do customization for the upcoming box. So let's see what we got. We got the shipping thing, and then inside the giant cardboard box, we have the actual, where's the front of the box? I hate when I get these wrong. Okay, it was upside down. The actual box itself. Move the giant cardboard box out of the way. And just so you can see how pretty the box is. They always do really nice designs, which to me makes these definitely gift worthy. Who wouldn't like to get this? And it's always a different design on the box. Let's see, down here I feel that tape circle, so I'm going to cheat and use the scissors again. I hate when I rip the box when I'm just trying to peel the tape circle and then it ends up ripping the top layer off the cardboard, so it ruins the design. As you probably guessed, I did nothing with my hair. Was not planning on doing a video. I brought this upstairs and was like, oh, let me just open this. And then I was like, I haven't done an unboxing video in quite a while, and why not? Alright, so we start out with the little magazine telling you about the items that always comes with it. We've got a $50 credit card for something that I don't know that I'm the least bit interested in. A lot of times they'll send you like things to like local businesses or maybe they're chain businesses, but I've never heard of them, or I'm not really local to anything. Like the nearest big city to me would be Albany, and it's almost 2 hours away. So what they consider like a local place to give you a discount to or something, or sometimes they'll give discounts to like produce delivery services. None of them ever deliver in my area. Yeah, like this is another one of those type of things. Visit greenchef.com for the gift card. And, I don't know what that is, but I had looked into one of those where they sell the cosmetically imperfect produce I forget the name of it. Basically like stuff's perfectly good, but maybe it's slightly, the shape of it's off. It doesn't look as perfect as the other apples or zucchini or whatever. So they sell it at a marked down price because that's not what the stores want to buy. But the ones I have found, none of them deliver out in the sticks where I live. Alright, so let's get to the goodies that are actually part of the box. Okay, we've got the time for me to put on the reading glasses. Aren't they charming? We have a very cute little ceramic vase or vase, depending on how you want to say it. I believe it's like a just sort of almost neutral, like beige pink. Watch me wrestle with the packing material. That entertainment is provided for free as part of the unboxing. Here we go. Yeah, it's like nice, soft, kind of neutralish tones that you could put that along with pretty much anything, I would say. Just has like the brand name on the bottom. I could see me putting like some little fake flowers or something sticking out of there. It's cute. I could even maybe see me putting a couple pens, but of course I usually keep like 1,000 pens because I like to have markers and every kind of writing implement within reach. I like writing with just a plain pen, really. Not unless I'm having to write like something, kind of formal. But like when I'm just keeping notes or keeping track of something, I tend to write with colorful pens and markers and stuff. But anyway, this is very nice, and it would probably go with pretty much any decor. So I'm thinking it might make a nice gift for somebody. So I'm just going to put it and its packing material that it looks like I took a bite out of with my teeth back into its box. And I'm thinking that might make a nice gift. And I've got it back in its box. I'm sure that was very exciting to watch. Here we have, this I remember seeing. This was a wireless charging pad for like a phone, or I believe it might work with a tablet. I'm not going to get into all of the technical stuff because I don't understand all of the technical stuff. You can look at what it says on the back if that interests you. Feel free to take a look at that. Here is what it says on the front. And I'm going to take it out of the box. Trying to decide how it comes out. There we go. Okay, so it's decorative on the top. It's got like a floral pattern. It's got little feet like that would sit on the table. And then a charging cord, which I would have to use a different one because this is not an Apple-ended cord, and I am an Apple person. I do have a tablet that I got from Amazon, which is the only non-Apple really device that I charge. So I would have to see if that sits on here. But my iPhone would I'm missing something. Wait. Yes. When I said I just almost gave you guys the finger without meaning to. When I said I wasn't technically oriented, you just saw how untechnically oriented I was. The whole point here is this is cordless. So, the non-Apple end goes into this, and then the USB end, yes, goes into the back of the computer where I currently have the cord for my phone, and instead of having to be plugged into that, my phone, I gather, would just sit on this and feel like it's charging. Most people are probably looking at me like, oh dear God, she is an idiot. But you just saw the non-technical mind in work, moving the little gears there to figure out how it worked. Anyway, it is very cute. It's floral. It will look nicer sitting on my nightstand, and it will be easier to just put the phone down on it instead of having to look for the little thing in the dark to plug the phone in when I'm putting it back. It will be easier to just sit it down on this. So I am not giving this one away. This is one that I did get to keep for myself, actually. sometimes right when I'm picking things, when I'm customizing the box, I have a good idea of whether I think it's something I would use myself or if I'm more likely to want to give it away as a gift. And I do remember thinking that this was something that I would like to get for myself. If you saw my nightstand, I kind of have like a two-part nightstand. The table the computer actually sits on and the keyboard and stuff. And then next to it, the stuff that would be like more normal stuff to have on your nightstand. So, garbage. That just became the garbage box. Anything that organizes it is helpful. Oh, these I'm looking forward to. I remember these were something that were customization as well. Sunglasses. I love sunglasses. I'm prone to migraines, and as anyone who's prone to migraines can tell you, they probably don't like bright light. They don't like bright sunshine. I'm one of those people who's happy when they walk outside and it's overcast and cloudy. You can still get a sunburn. You still need to wear your sunscreen. A lot of people don't think about that. Those burning UVA rays still get through even when the sunlight isn't, the light spectrum part of the light isn't coming through. You know what I mean. The visible sunny part of the sunshine isn't coming through. You can still burn. And if I happen to like overcast days for the sense of not getting too much light in terms of my eyes and being photosensitive and getting migraines. Long story short, I like to have sunglasses everywhere. I like to have them to leave them in the car. I like to have them to leave them on the table near the door so when I'm walking out I can grab a pair. Because, let's face it, in the summer you're not usually wearing a jacket, so leaving them like in jacket pockets works in the winter but does not work in the summer. So let's see how these beauties look. Okay, everything is tinted a little bit slightly green, I want to say. I feel like I look like Batman or something. These are really big on my face. They definitely are doing their job as far as sunglasses. I definitely, the screen looks like someone toned it down a little bit. But I have to say, they are so big on my face. They're not heavy necessarily. They're not overly heavy. But I feel like they look almost costumey because they are so big on my face. They're wider than my face. And like I said, I feel like I'm wearing like a Batman mask. Don't know how I feel about that. Maybe if I was trying not to be recognized, I would wear these, but otherwise, I'm thinking they're too big for my face. Some people like the really oversized glasses. They're also starting to slide down the practically non-existent bridge of my nose. Yeah, I'm thinking that while I thought they were very cute when I saw the picture of them, I don't think it really did justice in terms of showing how large they are, because I don't have a small face. In fact, my brother called me Charlie Brownhead when I was a kid, just to give you an idea. So I'm not someone with a small head. But I really feel like these are really like covering more of my face maybe than your sunglasses need to. Okay. Wow, it's taking a minute for my eyes to adjust back to the normal color. Yeah, I don't know about these. Alright. They did come in this cute little bag, which I am now putting them back in. And maybe my son would wear them. I don't know if he would wear them. I don't know if he's ever really... I think he wears sunglasses. He's not really big on them, but he might wear them. I don't know where to put them. I'll put them back in the box for now. If you see me pick them up again and show them to you like you didn't already see them, I'm just having a senior moment. Here we have, time for the granny glasses to make their reappearance, as they do so often. We have foot cream, which is always nice. Sicilian blood orange foot cream. Anything I'm assuming it smells like orange. Citrus oil is good for you anyway, but I particularly like things that smell like it. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells just like, you know, when you open the peel, if you're peeling an orange, it smells just like that. I am very much looking forward to putting this deliciousness on my feet. I always make the mistake when I'm doing unboxings of sometimes trying a heavily scented product, like to feel, is it moisturizing feeling on my hands? And then when I want to smell something else, all I smell is the product that I put on my hands. So I'm not going to do that this time. One day I remember doing a video and I had made the mistake of putting like a lavender hand cream on. And basically the rest of the video, everything smelled like lavender because all I could really smell were my own hands. Here we have something, the Winky Lux Universal Brow Pencil. Here we go. And you're like, Denise, we know you don't really wear makeup. On occasion, I do wear makeup. And, you know, as you get older, the brows can use a little, thickening in some areas. Obviously, a little shaping in other areas. What I need to find is a mascara I really like because my eyelashes are practically non-existent. But I've really never done much of anything to my brows other than I used to get them waxed regularly back in the days when I used to get manicures. Since living in the mountains, I don't really do that. But hey, so let's see the perfect brow pencil. And if I try to use it, well, you're allowed to laugh, just don't leave me in comments. In general, feel free to laugh at my obvious total lack of knowledge when it comes to most things cosmetic. It definitely says Winky Lux. Now let's see what it looks like. It looks like almost like a mascara brush. And the other end, it looks like it opens too. And that looks like an eyeliner, like you twist it, like a crayon eyeliner type of thing. If I try to do this in the video, I'm probably going to end up looking so ridiculous. Alright, you're going to see it in action. I'm putting it on my lashes. Listen to me. I'm putting it on my brows. And I'm trying to see if there's a freaking gnat in here. The second the temperature is above freezing, these things come out like nobody's business. We have, around here everybody jokes, there's 2 seasons, winter and the 4th of July. They're not kidding. It goes from ridiculously cold for a very long portion. I don't know if I'm doing this right. You can probably all tell me, like, Denise, you're supposed to be brushing it up or out or something. I've seen people brush their lashes, like, with what looks like glue, practically, so that they're I'm saying lashes again. I should be saying brows. They brush their brows to the point that they're, like, standing up, almost like lashes. I find it sort of fascinating to look at. I'm not sure that I would ever actually want to do it. Does that right eyebrow look any different than the left? And if so, does it look different in a better way, or did I make it worse? I think I may have actually improved it. I think it looks more uniform, if that's what I was going for, because you can see naturally it's like thicker in this part and thinner in this part. And the one that I kind of touched up with this looks more uniform. If that's what if uniformity is what I was aiming for, then I would have to call this a success. And yes, I'm going to move on because you don't need to watch me do it twice. Let's see what else is in the box. We have, in a very colorful, as I buy time to get my glasses back on, hand cream that says it is coconut verbena. And it says it's infused with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and argan oil. I can let you see that. Now I'm going to smell it, and again, try not to get any on my hands. Oh, it's one of those with the little safety seal that you have to peel it off. Don't you hate when you're peeling it off and it just, like, because you're having to hold it, it squirts stuff out? Because then, of course, you feel sort of up. I'm dropping this into a garbage can if you're wondering why I'm looking over that way. That's probably a lovely view of my really gray roots. Ooh, I like this one too. I'm smelling the coconut mostly, I think. I know you don't have to have favorites here because one's for your hands, one's for your feet. The orange had more wow factor, but the coconut is nice. So I'm liking this too, and I am refraining from actually getting it on my skin. Here we have a satin pillow sleeve. And it says it's designed to help retain moisture on your skin and hair so you wake up looking refreshed. Our innovative, open-ended design fits over most standard queen and king pillows, perfect for home or travel. I'm not exactly sure what this does to retain moisture in my skin because I'm putting what I believe is a silk. It's not like a whole pillowcase. If you look at the picture, I'm assuming the tan color represents it, so you can see that the pillowcase, the pillow sticks out at either end. Apparently this is somehow supposed to improve something. I sleep on my back without a pillow, to be honest, because of having had the neck surgery that I had. It's just, I'm fused from C4 to C6. See a little bit of a scar there. So I am most comfortable laying flat on my back with no pillow so that my spine is straight when I kind of made that downhill. So my spine is straight when I'm sleeping. I only use a pillow if I'm lying on my side, like watching something on the computer. I'm really not likely to use this. This might be gifted to someone who can try it out and tell me if it works. And now these. What is this? This is a mystery. At first glance, it looks very much like the Turkish towels I got, but I don't remember Turkish towels being an option, although I suppose it could be. It's the same color as them. Without feeling it, I really can't tell you if it feels like that. Because, they're not like what we think of, like microfiber or terry cloth or any of that kind of thing. When I first got one, I was like, this doesn't look absorbent or pleasant. And then when I felt it, I was like, oh, I like this. Oh, it feels like that. And is it a larger one? Most of the ones I've gotten are, like, I would say, hand towels, smaller. Oh, oh, I know what this is, I think. I say completely unsure. This is when it would be nice if I actually read that book. This is like, I believe this is a wrap. This is not a towel. And because it's long, it's hanging off the back of my bed. This is like a, I don't want to say poncho, that would be totally the wrong word. Like a wrap, I think. I'm pretty sure. I remember seeing something to that effect. I believe it is a piece of clothing. I was wrong to think it matched the towels just because it was a similar color. They were a different brand, and this is really kind of silky feeling. I mean, I don't think it's silk. I think it's probably, I don't want to go and say it's some synthetic blend and then offend somebody because it's some natural blend. I'm sure if I find a tag, it will be happy to tell me what it is. Okay. It is 100% Viscose? I don't know what viscose is. Is that a word for polyester or something? Or I don't know what that is. It's just telling me how to take care of it. Let's see if the tag tells me where it is, how I'm supposed to be wearing it. No, it gives me the website, but it does not tell me what type of garment it is. All right, I'm cheating. I know when I've been defeated, and yeah, I've been defeated. I don't know what that is. Getting the book out. I was gonna say, I take my patch off. The Band-Aid looks really greasy because I was getting a dry spot on my elbow, and I put like a bunch of, well, some of you have heard me mention I make my own soap and body butters and stuff, so I put a big glob of body butter and then the Band-Aid, so it's got like that big kind of greasy look to it. Excuse me. Wasn't meaning to show off my elbows, or I would have probably taken the Band-Aid off. All right, now. This is when you feel like it's a good thing I don't do this for a living, because people would be like, this idiot is had the thing in her hands, ordered it from somewhere, has it in her hands, and still is not exactly sure what it... Oh, I did it right. I totally did it right. Look at how she's wearing it. They're calling it a kimono. I thought a kimono closed in the front, personally. But as you saw, that thing wraps around you, sort of. Those panels that wrap around the front, definitely, you know, if you were feeling more modest, you could kind of wrap them around you. So, yes, without it saying on it that it wasn't a towel, or any other kind of houseware, I was correct. Those two little bits go around you, come down the front, and you could just let them hang down, and of course if I was standing up, the back would be hanging down straight, or you could, well, you're still going to have an opening. Not that much of an opening, because like I said, if I were standing up, alright, if I were standing up, it would be hanging down like that. So I guess, yeah, you really wouldn't have much of an opening, would you? You'd be pretty much covered up with this. Kind of really like it, actually. Totally see putting this on if you were, like, at the beach or the pool. This would be nice. Or just a little extra something if you were out in the sun and you're someone like me who burns in 5 minutes. Always good to have something extra to put on. And that, my friends, is what was in my Fab Fit Fun box this month. And I can take these glasses off, because when I'm looking at you as I am now from this distance with reading glasses on, everything's a blur. They're perfect when I'm reading, but I'm just faking that I can actually see the camera, which is more than reading distance away when I have the glasses on. So I can actually see much better once I take them off. Anyway, now that I know that it's a kimono, yeah, I'll be wearing this. And my confusion was purely caused by the fact that it is the same design, only right down to the fringe. The Turkish towels have the same fringe even on the end, but this really has, like, it probably is like I said, I'm not a fashion person, in case the pajama top didn't give that away. But this has like a soft, silky feel to it. Like, it's really pleasing to touch. It's one of those things that you're like, ooh, I like how that feels. I would definitely wear this either over... I don't generally wear sleeveless type things because since losing like 100 pounds, got some of the, bingo wings, as they, I think is more of a UK term, bat wings, grandma, flabby arms. What it all comes down to is the same thing. loose skin after you lose a lot of weight. So yes, I have that in my upper arms to more of a degree than I like to think about. So I don't really wear sleeveless things. So if I did have on a sleeveless, like maybe camisole type shirt, something like this would go over it. Great. And I wouldn't feel like my super skinny, but with the flabbiness, arms would be sticking out. So very useful item. It would be nice if they put on the tag that it was a kimono so that I didn't have to take out the book that came with it to know what it was. Is that just me, or do you think that's common sense that somewhere on the item the manufacturer should tell you what the item is? I think they should. If I made it, it would say kimono somewhere on this tag. That's what the tag is for. Not just telling you the brand, but usually it tells you the product. I mean, it doesn't have to say a size, obviously, for something like that. Or I guess it could say, one size, like they say on things. Anyway, I hope this was of interest. If you're either just interested in subscription boxes in general, or if you're looking at Fab Fit Fun specifically. It's my third box, I think. My third box that I've gotten from them. And I'm happy with they are a seasonal box. You get 4 a year. And I like that they let you do the customization. And I like that they are a variety of things. Because, nothing against, if you wear a lot of makeup, then go for it. There are a ton of, all makeup or all skincare boxes. I like that Fab Fit Fun, with the customization, you kind of get to, first of all, you fill out a lot of information at the beginning when you first sign up about your preferences, what kind of things you're interested in. And I kind of made it clear I'm not a big makeup person, that, I like to try makeup, and skincare products, that I also like just, self-care, emotional well-being, self-health, self-wellness type items. It's important to me that items are ethically sourced. So I personally enjoy the Fab Fit Fun box. But again, I hope you found this useful, whether you were looking specifically for Fab Fit Fun, whether you're considering ordering from them, or if you're just someone who likes subscription boxes in general. Anyway, I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. And if you're watching this anytime soon after I'm shooting it, be careful out there, wear a mask, stay safe, and be well.